Dimension. I guess they're next, man. They were the AS1 was the first Dimension board, wasn't it?
Yeah, we done think twice. Yeah, the first like production one that I saw. I remember.
You think about the prototype?
Yeah, there was one that was just blank wood, and we thought it was a cutting board. So we were eating our bread and cheese off it at Sergi's house.
Sergi's mum's house.
Sergi's mum's house. Yeah, sorry.
Those were the days, man. We used to have to earn our keep. So Sergi's mum used to run a fish shop downstairs, and I hate fish, but to earn our keep, we used to have to clean up the fish shop at the end of the day. Do you remember that?
I remember cleaning out the back room. I don't think they ever made me clean the fish shop.
I think maybe it's because they knew I hated fish, and I got given that job.
maybe. Yeah, I think I've still got a shirt from Sergi's mum's fish shop.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like a blue shirt. She gave me. Yeah. I keep shit close forever.
Yeah, they should auction that off, man. Small world. My girlfriend Carlotta, her mum used to buy fish from Sergi's mum's fish shop, which is just crazy, man. Years later.
No way.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the graphics. So AS1 was a little bit. That was just a straight up logo board, but then the AS2.
Yeah, I think the red on the top, the red logo on the top, got a little bit lost. It got a little bit absorbed by the black, but like then it had like that, like Dimension logo.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Some sort of Escher shit, I think.
Yeah, like, I think that's where it came from.
Yeah, on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, on the bottom, I think, and then you have the AS2.
Oh no! It was just Dimension, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dimension. That looked cool. That looked cool. That was a cool graphic, with the logo in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the AS2 had the skeleton.
Yeah.
In the sort of kind of cradle. Yeah. Kind of in a fetal position, man. I remember I did a sort of an embellishment on yours.
Yeah. But yeah, the AS2, that is for me like a classic graphic that sticks in my mind and is quite representative of the time, because that was when they really refined the shape and it came out and it was like, all right, yeah, we're doing this. We're going to try and roll this sport back out to the masses. We were still trying to do. But yeah, man. Dimension.
And then Dimension had a bunch of other graphics, man. So they came out with AS2, and then there was the Nomad, which I think there was a few graphics. There was the blue one. I can't remember what the fuck it had on it. And then there was a black one with some kind of like red. I think it was a flying eyeball or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. And I always remember that, was it Sergi and Spit used to ride the Nomad plates because they loved the shape or something. I don't remember why.
There was the flat bits. They Sergi, I think, used to use it to line up for crooks.
That's
somehow.
Why.
You have to ask him, man.
Yeah. We'll shoot him a text, find out why. But yeah, everyone used to be rocking. Can't remember which bar, and then the blue Nomad plates for years. But then they started with their pro models. So I guess I think we might get the
Sergio was the first pro model.
Yeah. Which one was that? Was that in the Barcelona
with the woman? Sitting on like an anchor or something. Yeah, I think that was the first one.
And that was very.
I think it had a heart on the bottom.
Yeah.
Dagger through it or something.
And I'm pretty sure that was very much the. So for those who don't know, there was a club. I don't know if it's still going in Barcelona. It was every Monday, and it was called Nasty Mondays, and that was very much the kind of the vibe of the club and the aesthetic on the flyers and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's where the inspiration for that came. Nasty Mondays was like, if you came to skate in Barcelona, Mondays were the night you'd go out, and that place was just a sweat box, man. It was pretty horrible, but a lot of fun as well. Cool.
Didn't like it.
No, you didn't. But you said maybe you had no choice.
No, yeah, of course not. At least you get to go to the front of the queue with Sergi.
Yeah, true, man. I still love you rock around Barcelona with Sergi, man. He's one of the most connected people in the city. like the burger joint I love to go to. Shout out to, oh shit, I've forgotten the name, man. Eddie's Burgers in Barcelona. Shout out to you guys. And then it turns out Sergi knows the guy. He's the flyer with the guy who runs it. It's a good spot, man. Then, you know, there was, so we had that was that Sergi graphic. We've got the one that kicked off this whole podcast, which is the collaboration between Drop-In,
I think that was
Sergi.
I was around the same time. I'm not sure, man. I mean, Gotthard's had 2 graphics as well.
Yeah.
Sergi has had 3, including the drop-in board.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was this other one though?
I can't remember, man. We'll have to pull it up.
Oh shit! Hang on, Streetboard Collector.
Yeah, go follow at Streetboard Collector. And I know if anyone is listening while we're looking this up out there, I know he would love one of those drop-in boards. So, but I know Kim just sold it. I don't know what the transaction details of the transaction were to, I think David Larotta got the bar, and then I think Geordie has taken the plates. I might be wrong on that.
Ooh, that's brutal, man. What? David is. David's definitely going to skate it too, probably.
Yeah.
Split it up. Hey, do you know what? That's what it's for, man. Life is full of transient things. You've just got to let go. You know, I can't find Sergi's second one, man, and maybe we imagined it.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there was, but Gotthard definitely had 2. Mm-hmm. He's got this one, which has got him. I never know if this is Gotthard, like caricatured as a vampire, or if it's just like some vampire. But I'm guessing it's Gotthard, and it's got like the skull on the bottom. I love that board because that everything at that time was 56 or 55, and I remember that was then a 54, which I think the AS1 and AS2 were.
But there's another Nomad, man. There's the Nomad Renegades as well.
I forgot about that one.
That's kind of cool, actually. The bottom of that is cool. It's like some sort of ruined building and some dude walking by. I really like that. Yeah. I'm trying to find that picture of the guy on the top of the Gotthard board. Oh, there we go. I always found that dude really fucking creepy.
That's why I quite like it, man.
Yeah.
It's
nasty, man.
Yeah, he's definitely an acquired taste.
No, it's fucking yeah. No, I don't like it. It scares me a bit, but that's cool, man. Like,
I quite like the quite recent, just quite plain purpley pink dimension.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah,
there it is, man, with the purple bottom and that dark green top. Yeah, it's nice. Complements each other, doesn't it? The colors there. And then there was the Warlord of War as well.
And they had the Warlord of Money, but I can never remember what that looked like. Yeah, there were 2. I remember there's Warlord of War, and that was very much Nicholas Frege's kind of
it's very input, metal, man. It's very metal. So there's like, what is this? There's like there's some sort of Knights Templar looking fucking helmet with flames coming out of it and spider legs around a shield clutching some sort of glowing orb. Yeah, this reeks of spit, man.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. Dimension of all of them, for me personally, I think it is that Drop-In collab one. I love that graphic. I think that's going to be my favorite Dimension one.
I think it is a banger, man. Yeah.
And
so, I mean, I think is the best the same as your favorite? Because I think it's the best one, but I think my favorite, just because of sort of like the time that I was riding it and everything, I think is the AS2, man.
Yeah. And I'll go with that.
Yeah.
It's just it signifies so much more than what the graphic is.
Yeah. It was the first streetboard graphic that I could get behind, you know.
Yeah.
Ingo's girls is japes and everything, but
yeah. Sorry, Ingo. And sorry to the girls who are on the board as well. So that's Dimension. Then should we, I guess, try and do chronological? Let's look at Highland. Highland had I had quite a lot of graphics, man. I mean, the first one was the Flare, the blue one, which for me personally wasn't. Well, I just never saw it as like a developed graphic. I think it was more. I didn't like that blue, and it felt like more. It was just kind of a needs must, that first original one.
I think it was a kids graphic, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I wasn't into it. You know, I felt very much like I was holding a toy when I was walking down the road. But I feel that you. Thank you so much, Neil Thompson, wherever you are, for setting me loads of free shit. Really appreciate it, but I did not like that graphic, man. No.
No.
I didn't like the fucking fireball. I didn't like the cityscape on the top. I didn't like the shape of the board either. But you know, not one of my faves, man.
No. But then following the next one after that was one that Matt Jacobs did, which I did like because it had all of our faces on it. Well, our bodies, us as a whole. I think that was the next one that came after it.
Hang on, man. I've just got to get. Let's get that up and see if we can recognize everyone on it.
Cool. I know which one's me. I'm down in the corner looking a little bit shifty with my hood up.
Hang on. There we go. Yeah. So you got to put it up on the screen, right?
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, down in the corner.
And
that photo was taken
your
at PlayStation.
left.
Yeah.
Where was that taken?
So that picture was taken at PlayStation randomly, and Matt Jacobs just took it from that photo.
Yeah, that was in your Funky Spaceman stage, man, where you used to wear that silver Zoo York hoodie, but also sometimes like silver trackies as well.
Yeah, man.
Like shell trackies, and I used to call you the Funky Spaceman.
Yeah. Those, I mean, that was the early 2000s, man. We were going into the new millennium. We were meant to be living in space, man. I was getting ready.
So who's that over your left-hand shoulder then? That's Max Meyer, right?
That's Max Meyer. Yeah, man. Big up Max Meyer, who turned up at Worlds on the last day. That was such a nice surprise, man.
Yeah. I only chatted to him briefly, but that's so cool, man. He's sick.
He used to spin like crazy, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Like I think probably didn't he do a 1440?
I think definitely 1260. Definitely 1260,
man. I swear he did 4040 as well. Yeah. And then behind him, looking like some kind of Wolverine. I always thought it kind of looked a little bit werewolfy, his pose. Who's that? Is that Chris Belle?
Yeah, that's Chris Belle. Yeah, I think that's Chris Belle, man.
Yeah.
Big up Belle. He's got his own beers now. I've never tried them, but I saw him. Yeah. Ooh, cool. Hang on, my headphones ran out. Just find my shit. Hang on. I might have to switch to. I've lost my AirPod case, man. Okay, go on. Yeah, that's Chris Belle. Here it is. That's Chris Belle. And then who else is there on there? You've got
that's me at the back,
wearing a sarong in that one. Man.
Yeah, that's Neil in the middle.
Yeah, see. Now I've looked at it again on Streetboard Collector. I realize he's leaning on a streetboard, but I always, for some reason, thought it was an umbrella. It was like a bit of a Charlie Chaplin kind of pose that he was pulling there.
No, I always knew it was a streetboard.
I just details aren't really my strong point.
Yeah, he didn't look close enough. And then we've got Gabby at the back there, striking a pose. Interesting fact, man, that was originally a naked picture that he sent, but they photoshopped in the pantaloons to protect his modesty, man. And then we've got Max Anderson.
Yeah, just
looking sultry
on the side.
And then Christian Snyder. I think he had a black eye in that photo.
Oh, really? Well, from a rock or from a slam, like my
from just fucking DJing way too hard, man.
Just the crossfader slapped him upside the head. Oh man.
And then who's that over your right hand shoulder?
I don't know, man. Who is it?
I really don't know who that is.
Who else was on Highland, man?
Sorry, man. I thought that was Belle, but that's Belle at the back, isn't it?
Who else did we have on the team?
That, man? Who is it?
I don't know. there was a lot of us on the team, but yeah, big up whoever that is. If you know who it is, pop it in the comments below, because
Oh,
we
was it
really
another
can't remember.
Chris? Oh, was that Chris and Cam? Christian Cam.
Cam, of course. Yes, of course. Because yeah, we had 3 Chris's: Bele, Cam, and Schneider on the team, man. And big up Christian Cam of Neo Brain. Yeah, so that was the first cartel. Because I remember, because I came up with the name for that board because we were like, okay, we want it to represent the team as a family vibe and blah blah blah. Me and Neil going back and forth, and that was the first cartel. And then there were 2 more. I think there were 2 more cartels, weren't there? Or was there one more?
Who is the Streetboard Collector? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's got all 3. Fuck.
So, who's this? Is that Robert?
Big Show.
Joe. Oh yeah, no. So okay, so the bottom of the cartel with the Matt Jacobs did the top, and the bottom is part of Steph's degree for architecture, which is all of
flash
that.
It up,
the weird those shapes. That's actually from Steph's degree project for architecture. But then I think, definitely for me, one of my favorite Highland boards was then the Cyan. What was it? The Cartel Cyan?
Well,
called?
there was one in the middle, which I think was. I like both actually, but that one. That sort of composite image, and then it was like broken up more and sort of rearranged for the Cartel Cyan with different colors. But I really liked the balance of that board. It was quite sort of minimal on the top. It was a grey top, white bottom. Just really nice, man. Completely the opposite feeling to I had walking down the street with the flare. And so Highland fucking killed it in the end. It was a bit of a shaky start with graphics terms, but
yeah, it got done, man. It got done. I think it's still, coming out skating here in Barca, there's a couple of guys who still have the one of each of the cartels, man, and they're still going strong.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite cool seeing them, man, for the first time in years. So, but
yeah, man, that mum's house.
Yeah, that was.
I've definitely got some foot plates in the basement.
Yeah. I've got some Highland foot plates back at my dad's in London. I sort of found them the other day. But yeah, I think that was all of the Highland boards. So for me, yeah, definitely the.
Hang on, was it?
Yeah. Was there one more? There was the.
No, just the Teflon bar.
Yeah, the Teflon bar, and then there was also the click that never actually really got launched. That was like very much.
I don't remember that at all.
So that was if you think of a Dragon Cruiser, it looked very much like that. It's like really like the Dragon Cruiser, and that name, I was really proud of coming up with that name. It took me ages because it was like, okay, we want something that's going to signify when you learn to streetboard, and I was like, oh, it's when it clicks, when you learn how to ride, and it clicks. And I think we should reuse that name. It's a good name for a board, I think.
Yeah, I know. I don't think Neil will have much of a problem with that.
No. But
do you like this? I've tried to be a little bit festive.
A little bit festive. I like it, man.
This is probably going to come out in like February or something, and then it's just going to.
Yeah. But happy Valentine's, everyone. or Chinese New Year. Okay. Cool. So those are Highland. Which next should we do?